Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I got a quick video here. I'm going to do the screen reader on a story. One of our helpers here turned me on to a story where, as you know, they're going nuts on forfeitures and seizures, and they're one of the cops that teaches you, the corrupt cops and sheriffs, how to steal your money, your car, and everything, even if you're not charged with a crime, is getting sued for abusing his powers just to frickin' take the money and car and etc. Because it's robbery, man. And I did a little research, and man, this guy's a full-fledged Nazi, man. He teaches classes, training seminars. He's got the tools. I did not know how out of control this forfeiture that's what it's happening here, man. Charlotte County, you could pull over for a taillight. They want to search your goddamn car because everything's illegal. This is nuts. So this Desert Snow, I think what he means by that is you might find cocaine in your car on the black asphalt, whatever. But I mean, this crap is completely out of control. The toolkits, he's bragging on his website where he teaches these psychos to steal your shit. There you go. There's a conference. I would love to go to this conference and record it all. Then he's got he's teaching people how to be thieves. Period. Cops and sheriffs. Now they freaking send their pictures in about yeah, I just fucked somebody over and took his scrap. Look at it. Relentless pursuit to unconsciously take your shit. I mean, now he's got people sending. Look at this. We learned from you. We just stole this guy's shit, man. And it's just like, wow. This completely out of control. They're bragging on here. I mean, look. Oh, my God. So anyways, I did not know this crap was this out of control. And here's a scary one. I'm going to show you quick. And I'm trying not to talk too long because, you know, I do talk too much. Did you guys know that they have this toy? This is scary as crap.
Good? Good? Okay, please suspect the scanner right here. Hold on. 1 sec. Right there, 2 kilos.
It's no secret that major criminal organizations use sophisticated aftermarket hidden compartments to conceal contraband within their cars. Leading police investigators and law enforcement trainers will tell you it can be incredibly difficult to locate these hidden compartments. Until now. Watch how the Heuresis HBI 120 is used to scan this floor of a sport utility vehicle.
You can see the edge of it there. There's 2 of them overlapping. And then as you go along, you see the gap.
Yeah.
And you see another one right here perfectly.
Yeah. So anyways, that is not cool. I'm going to attach that video at the end. Everything is illegal and you are not free.
Cop who called asset forfeiture attacks Liberating Goldmine sued for illegal traffic stop and seizure. And he's running for sheriff of an Illinois county. CJ Sierra Mella November 15, 2017 8:30 a.m. 3 people are suing a Kane County, Illinois sheriff's deputy who has championed asset forfeiture as attacks Liberating Goldmine for seizing their property during a traffic stop the suit contends was extended illegally. Jessica Johnson, Derek Patty, and Leo Cook accuse the Kane County Sheriff's Department and one of its sergeants, Ron Hine, of violating their Fourth Amendment rights during a November 2015 traffic stop, according to a federal civil rights lawsuit filed in October and first reported by the Chicago Tribune. Hine, a veteran law enforcement officer running for Kane County Sheriff as a Democrat, is also a marketing specialist for Desert Snow, a company that trains police departments across the U.S. on highway drug interdiction and asset forfeiture. The case is not unusual in its broad details, but it offers a window into the business of asset forfeiture and how police use routine traffic stops to trawl for drugs and cash. Under civil asset forfeiture laws, police can seize property, cash, cars, even houses suspected of being connected to criminal activity, even if the owner is not charged with a crime. Hines' campaign website says he has, over the course of his career, seized more than 4,000 pounds of cannabis, over 100 kilograms of cocaine and heroin, over 7 pounds of methamphetamine, more than 30 vehicles containing aftermarket hidden compartments used to transport contraband, and over $3 million in illicit U.S. currency. According to the lawsuit, Hines has stated that using asset forfeiture, governments can pull in expendable cash hand over fist. The lawsuit is not the first time Hines' unusually blunt statements about the revenue potential of asset forfeiture have made the news. In a comprehensive 2014 investigation into how police use highway traffic stops to seize hundreds of millions of dollars from motorists without charging them with crimes, The Washington Post reported on both Desert Snow and Haymans. All of our hometowns are sitting on a tax-liberating gold mine, Deputy Ron Hine of Kane County, Ill, wrote in a self-published book under a pseudonym. Hine is a marketing specialist for Desert Snow, a leading interdiction training firm based in Guthrie, Oklahoma, whose founders also created Black Asphalt. Hine's book calls for turning our police forces into present-day Robin Hoods. The Post also reported that Hine created videos for Black Asphalt, Desert Snow's online information sharing and messaging network that is used by tens of thousands of police officers across the country. Computer-generated animations made by a Desert Snow marketing official featuring a cartoon cop called Larry the Interdictor have drawn especially ribald commentary. One is set in a courtroom where Larry insinuates that the defense lawyer questioning him is gay. He testifies that he disdains Rastafarian douchebags who do nothing all day but smoke weed, live with their mom, and beat off to kiddie porn. The federal lawsuit is the result of a November 2015 traffic stop, where Haymans pulled over a black Chevrolet Impala with Minnesota plates for following too close to another vehicle and having heavily tinted windows. This is a textbook example of finding a pretextual reason to perform a traffic stop, in hopes of establishing probable cause for a search. Haymans briefly detained the Johnson in his police cruiser and wrote her a warning for not carrying proof of insurance. The traffic stop should have ended there. Instead, Haymans detained Johnson in the police cruiser while he asked the other passengers more questions. He noted they were extremely nervous, and one appeared to have marijuana flakes on his shirt. Hine called in a K9 unit to search the car. After the dog failed to clearly signal the presence of any drugs, Haymans searched the car himself. That search turned up 2 guns, a large stash of heroin, and $8,000 in cash. However, the Illinois Appeals Court affirmed a lower court's ruling that all of the evidence should be suppressed, because it was found after Hine should have ended the traffic stop. While the defendants in this case might not be the most sympathetic, the Kane County Sheriff's Department crossed the line from lawful police activity into a violation of Johnson's Fourth Amendment rights, according to the lawsuit and an October opinion by the Appellate Court of Illinois. Hine's campaign did not immediately return a request for comment. The Kane County Sheriff's Department did not immediately return a request for comment. Desert Snow declined to comment. The larger issue is how many innocent motorists are subjected to pretextual stops, illegal searches, and asset seizures. In another Illinois asset forfeiture case this year, a Minnesota man is challenging the Illinois State Police's seizure of $340,000 from him during what he contends was an illegal traffic stop and search. See if the details sound familiar. Attorney Mitchell Kreider argues his client was unfairly and illegally targeted by state police when pulled over at 11:03 a.m. April 25 for going 61 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. In a motion, Kreider contends the area of the traffic stop actually had a 70 miles per hour limit and the trooper immediately ordered the driver to sit in the back of the trooper's vehicle despite having a valid license and insurance. Kreider argues the trooper illegally prolonged the stop by issuing the driver a warning and later having a drug dog sniff around the vehicle where cash was found in the trunk. Kreider's client told police the money was for a used car auction and to sign a music deal. The man was held up to 6 hours by police before being released. In an interview, Kreider says no drugs were found, but the cash was seized anyway under Illinois money laundering statutes. They are currently in settlement negotiations with the Illinois State Police. These stops happen every day, all over the country, and while the large drug and money busts make the evening news, the ones where police come up empty-handed almost never do. Earlier this year, an Illinois county prosecutor was indicted on 17 counts of official misconduct, including misappropriating forfeiture funds. The Illinois Supreme Court ruled in June that LaSalle County State's Attorney Brian Town had created an illegal unit of special investigators within his office to carry out drug interdictions and asset seizures, exceeding his authority as a prosecutor. The unit seized vehicles, cash, and other assets that amounted to hundreds of thousands of dollars, the Chicago Tribune reported. The indictment alleges that Town used money from those forfeitures to pay for a GMC Yukon and internet service for his personal use, as well as for private business expenses. Last year, the Justice Department Inspector General released a report finding that an Illinois police department spent more than $20,000 in federal asset forfeiture funds on accessories for 2 of its motorcycles, including aftermarket exhaust pipes, decorative chrome, and heated hand grips. Civil liberties groups have long maintained that because forfeiture revenues directly fund police departments and prosecutor offices, it creates a perverse profit incentive that leads police to fish for seizures. Law enforcement groups deny this, arguing asset forfeiture is a necessary tool to dismantle drug trafficking operations by cutting off the flow of illicit proceeds. It's not about the money, it's about public safety and doing the job, Terrence Cunningham, former president of the International Association of Chiefs of Police, told the Washington Post last year. Someone should tell Illinois law enforcement.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month. Oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.